Hey guys, welcome to a review of the Patagonia Torrentshell 3L, currently my most used rain jacket. Now I'm late to this party because this thing has been around for quite a while. They used to have a 2.5 layer Torrentshell that was replaced a couple of years ago by this 3-layer version, hence the 3L in the name. And that means that the stuff that's right against your skin or clothes on the inside is not just a coating on top of the waterproof breathable membrane, but an actual extra layer for comfort and added durability. I've never had my hands on the older 2.5 version, so I don't know if it's the result of adding that extra layer, but this is a fairly stiff fabric for a lightweight rain jacket. Not uncomfortably so, but it is likely to be one of the first things that you notice. Sizing is American, which means you've got to size down a little if you're used to European measurements. I actually received a large version by mistake, and as you can see, that was clearly too big for me. So I settled on a medium. Patagonia's medium sizes are usually just right for me. A bit on the slim side sometimes. This is a slightly looser fit to account for the fact you may want to layer it. If I'm only wearing a base layer underneath, the fit is a bit loose, especially around the waist. And combining this, like I'm doing now, with a hoodless puff jacket is actually my favorite setup, because these two pieces will keep you warm and dry pretty much year-round in moderate climates. It's an amazing combo that you can get under 200 euros. This is Decathlon's 55 euro down jacket, which I would argue is one of the best deals in hiking. I own 3 myself, 2 with a hood, and this one specifically for layering because I'll often wear something with a hood above or below it, and I don't want, that whole hood burrito where you have 3 of them on top of each other. In terms of features, there is most of what you would expect in a rain jacket, with an adjustable hood, a cinch cord at the hem, and my personal favorite, pit zips. These really are a great way to deal with sweat in rainy weather, much more effective than breathable waterproof fabrics. Potential downsides are the lack of a chest pocket and the fact that the zipper itself is not waterproof, though that hasn't really been an issue for me because there are small storm flaps left and right that do a fine job of keeping the rain out. You get 2 side pockets, nice and roomy, but Patagonia did not choose to make the pockets extra high for use with backpack hip belts the way some manufacturers do, which is just one more reason why a chest pocket would really have been nice. The Torrentshell is made from almost 100% recycled fabrics, as you'd expect given Patagonia's ecological track record, and the fabrics feel quite durable for such a light jacket. The seams are solidly taped, no shoddy finishing, really well made. I've had it for a year now. I've taken it hiking, cycling, even pack rafting, and it's held up perfectly, as it should, obviously. Maybe in a couple of years, I'll be able to give you a better update on long-term durability. So if you're watching this in, say, 2028, do ask me for an update in the comments. One thing that the fabrics are unfortunately not is quiet. The mic may have picked it up already, but this is a crinkly rain jacket with a fairly plasticky feel, and that might bother some people. If you're not really into hiking or other outdoor activities, you don't really need the rain protection. You're really just looking for an everyday shoulder season jacket, but you like the Patagonia brand, then this would probably not be my first choice. Same if you love hiking but are very sensitive to sounds, this might be a bit too noisy. At 200 euros, $200 MSRP, no one is going to mistake the Torrentshell for a cheap bargain bin rain jacket. But in its defense, I do feel that its price compares favorably to the rest of Patagonia's rain jacket lineup, since it's the cheapest model in the range, but more durable and fully featured than some of the others that are more technical or lighter, like the M10 Storm. In between those, you have the Triolet, a slightly heavier, more fully featured rain shell, and the Granite Crest, which is very comparable in weight to the Torrentshell, but feels a little less plasticky. I haven't tested every model yet, so I can't really tell you which one to choose, but I have little doubt that the Torrentshell is actually Patagonia's bestseller. For a price that is quite affordable by Patagonia standards, you get their quality, warranty, and repair service, as well as the warm, fuzzy feeling of wearing a brand that stands for ecology and activism. That may or may not matter to you, but it's certainly inevitably part of what is on sale here. I think it's easy to see why the Torrentshell has been a perennial bestseller for Patagonia. It is wind and waterproof, durable and good looking, compact and relatively affordable. You may want to check out the fabric in the shop before buying because it's a bit plasticky and crinkly, and I would have liked a chest pocket, but those really are the only complaints I have. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching and see you around.